right shirt says we're live, and then at the same time, it's telling me that I think we might be live.
Okay.
I think it's funny. I just got another offer that I have to pay double for this service. How's it going, gang? Welcome to it. Finally, Friday morning, New Living Now, and New Living Mornings with myself, Chris Carson. I'm a real estate agent here in Northeast Wisconsin.
And I'm Carrie Bedore, I almost said a mortgage. My voice isn't working.
What happened?
I don't know.
Did you leave it in Florida?
Florida. Listen, I'm all scratchy. I'm Carrie. I'm a marketing professional. At least
Hi.
I got that right this morning.
Hi, Carrie. Good morning.
Morning.
I think we're live. It's supposed to play our little introduction, but it's not. And you know, who knows? Who knows? We're just gonna run with it here this morning because it is a finally Friday. The weekend in front of us. Temperatures chilled. It was cold this morning.
It was frosty.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it. Threw on my scarf.
You got your
all snuggled in.
Your cuddle dud on?
Yeah. Let the car run for about 3 minutes, just long enough to get my seat toasty, my steering wheel warmed up.
That is the best. Isn't
Golden.
It?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The steering wheel.
The steering wheel. That even over the heated seats.
Yeah.
100%. If I could only have one option, it would be that.
The heated steering wheel.
The heated steering wheel.
Yes.
And then I'd have to have then the seats, sunroof, moonroof.
I'd never opened my moonroof, but I like the light coming in.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
I do. Oh, absolutely. That's why I love it. It makes it feel bigger,
It
more
definitely
open.
feels bigger.
You know, during the winter you keep it closed up. And I don't know, just stuffy. I'm a big fan of opening it up and getting that fresh breeze in. Although I do forget that it's open at least once a summer.
Ooh.
When the rain's rolling through.
My first car that I had a sunroof and it leaked, and I had to put gum in it to make it stop leaking into the seal.
Shut up. You did not.
I did.
You did? There's somebody out there driving around in a car going, why is there gum all over up here?
I'm sure the car's not around anymore, but like the fabric at the top of the ceiling,
Yeah.
it like got wet and it like
Was
jumped.
hanging?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I had one of those vehicles. Yeah, I think we've all driven that vehicle.
Yeah.
Ceiling liners falling down.
Yeah.
For sure.
It was awesome.
For sure. We got a few people joining us here this morning. Grab your coffee, hang out. We're going to chat for a couple minutes, talk about a few local things, share a few stories. Carrie's got a big one.
What?
Real big one. Just the whole forgetting your laptop thing.
Oh yeah.
God, I can totally, that feeling,
Oh.
that instant, like when I lost my wallet, that feeling. As
Yes.
soon as you said that, we'll share her story here in just a little bit. Weather-wise, partly cloudy throughout the day today. Going to be right around 46 for the high, but going to warm up over the next couple days. You're going to hit mid-50s, maybe low 60s, but it's going to be damp next few days. Looks like through Tuesday. Good chances for the wet stuff all throughout each of the days. But that said, we could be dealing with this. Wisconsin.
We had snow last Halloween.
Just saying, it's right there. So, yeah. Although that was beautiful, and the music and
That music.
just all of it gets me. I'm way good with it. As much as I want to hate the season and like I don't want to hate it, but it's like a pain in the butt sometimes, and it causes you to get out of your comfort zone with some
Like
things.
I'm really good with all of this until about like January 5th, and then I'm over it.
Then you're done.
Then
By the 5th, though.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's all right. That's
No,
normal.
because I like the cold weather and the snow and stuff for the holidays. And then by like January 5th, I'm done.
At least you give it till the 5th. There's a lot of those people that are like, 3 days after Christmas, cleared out, back to normal. Now we're just in winter mode.
Well, I mean, I gave myself some tolerance. So
Yeah, and that's quite a bit.
yeah.
For some people, even like the first New Year's Day, clean the place
We're
up.
done. We're done.
Which I don't know. That's when you got to go into that. And then that's where you have to have some nice just winter decorations, not Christmas, but winter stuff to make
Yeah.
it look. Otherwise, that January and February gets so ugly, so
Well, you just
dreary.
You just decorate with snowmen and
Yeah.
snowflakes.
Yeah, just winter stuff. It doesn't have to be Christmas. Just be winter.
Winter.
Winter. Pretty winter
It's not
stuff.
really the decorations. I just hate the cold.
Oh, well,
Like the decorations I'm fine with. It's
the
just
super cold, sure, but it's not like we really had a lot of super cold. Pam, good morning. Thanks for hanging out. Welcome to it. Finally, Friday, catching up on things. Carrie's been gone for a few days, so we'll discuss that in a minute. But birthdays, anniversaries, and special days today, there are a few of them. If it's your day today, happy birthday to you. This guy, Penn Bagley, 37 years old. Gilmore Girls, I think, is what he was on.
He's on Her
Yes.
and was also on Gossip Girl.
He's the weird guy on Her, right?
Yeah, but it's so good. And then Gossip Girl.
Gossip Girl. Jenny McCarthy, 51, and let's be honest, who hasn't had a crush on her? I think we all have, right, Carrie?
I think I might have too.
That's what I'm saying. I think at one point,
She's
everybody questioned themselves.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
you know,
You know who her cousin is, right? Melissa McCarthy.
I guess I believe it.
Yeah, they're cousins.
I didn't realize that, but
Yeah.
they kind of got that same quirky-ass personality. Like,
Yeah.
I can see, but that Christmas dinner's fun. Can you imagine? Anthony Kiedis, Red Hot Chili Peppers, 61. The stash.
I love it.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
In combination with that hairdo?
I mean,
To each your own. I'm not judging. I'm just saying, does it work for you?
if anybody can do it, Anthony can. Okay.
Well, see, that's when you're a star like that, you
Like,
can
you
do
can-
whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, you could shave a patch down the middle and people be like, well, it's inventive. And
but yeah, I think he still looks great.
I'm glad you like it.
I do.
Still one of the bands that I've not seen yet. Would
Sam.
absolutely want to. Yeah. Well, we could have. We could have did it. Minnesota Yacht Club party. That would have been a big party. Didn't happen. David Schwimmer, 57 years old.
Yeah, he looks it.
Does he though? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, a little bit. But I think he's aging well.
You know what his face looks like? It looks like a paper bag that got wrinkled and then they tried to like smooth it out, but there's still some wrinkles in it.
Oh my God. Now we just need to find a lotion company out there that's for that. You use that. Like, your face look like a wrinkled up paper bag.
And you're trying to smooth it
You're
out.
trying to smooth it up, but they
They
just
just
won't go
can't
anywhere.
get all the wrinkles.
Like the cover of your old high school English book. Remember? Remember by the end of the year when it was torn and tethered?
Right.
Had a funny smell no matter what you could do. Nelly, 49. I guess I didn't realize he was 49. A little bit older there, but I thought he was more closer to my age. Not that I'm far off of that.
Oh,
Fella
it's
right there.
Jordan's birthday.
Jordan.
Oh my
Actually,
God.
tomorrow is his birthday. Actually, Nelly's birthday is tomorrow as well. So
Tomorrow's
birthday.
my dad's birthday.
That's what
too.
you were. I was like, oh, coinky dink. You and Jordan share a day. So that's fun, special day there. So yeah, he's 25. So happy birthday to those individuals, those we haven't mentioned, and to you, if it is indeed your day. Thank you again, and best wishes to you. National Days, obviously, it's a brand new month. Welcome to November.
In November.
What's that?
No shave November.
Yeah, absolutely it is. Vinegar Day. What we got for today? It's nice to hear that vinegar gets its day. Deep fried clams.
I've never had deep fried clams.
Come on. Really?
I've had calamari.
Oh, I feel like you love them.
Yeah, I'm sure I would.
They're
I don't know. I don't think I've ever had them.
very, very, very good. You can if they don't have if they're
You clam. You missed me. I know you did.
God. Yep, she's been gone for a few days. That's what I'm kind of like. I was thinking about like what the day is going to entail, and it's going to be like you have a dump truck load of cheese that you need to deliver, and you're going to just bust them out all day today.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just got to take note, write them down, because some of them are actually really good. Yeah, but clam strips are very good. Can get fishy though if they're too old.
Oh, I brushed my teeth this morning.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
you're
did
on it
you?
already. Yes.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah, I carry my brush with me. Do you carry a spare?
No.
You don't
No.
carry a spare
No.
for just random brushings during the day?
No.
Oh yeah, totally do that. Calzone day.
I do love a calzone.
I appreciate a calzone, and I would tear down a calzone, but a calzone would tear down me. Cinnamon day, got its own day, and I've actually been eating a lot of cinnamon lately. in
You've been
my
eating
hot
cinnamon?
apple cider. Well, drinking it. I've been utilizing cinnamon.
Could you take a
lot.
big spoonful of cinnamon and just eat
No,
it?
shoot, no, Christ! I had a little bit on top of the water, and that I didn't mix in, and I inhaled like one particulate, and I about died coughing it up.
I would really like you to try and let the camera roll. See what happens. Maybe that'll be a
Interesting.
bet that we'll do.
Interesting. I don't know about that. Vegan month. Could you do all vegan?
I did. I did it once.
How long?
A month. A
Yeah,
month.
I think I could.
Yeah.
I think I'd.
You know what I know what the problem is? Is you start realizing that, oh, French fries are vegan. It's like vegan doesn't necessarily mean healthy.
Oh no, just no dairy, no contact with animals.
Right. So it's like when you start realizing you can have deep fried a lot of things, you're like, oh,
But you can't deep fry it in like beef tallow. It's got to be vegetable oil,
Yeah.
peanut oil, something like that. Let's see here. Military Family Month. Big props to the military families. And we know this time of year coming into the holidays and everything that goes on, this ends up being one of those tougher little trips for some families and friends. And, well, just a tip of the cap to you. Roasting Month. Huh? Roasting gets its own month.
What the?
I don't know.
Hey, it's November. You know what we should do? We should have a roasting month.
There are literally like 42 days. 42 November national month for this, that, or the other thing.
Is
And
there,
roasting
like
was in.
is there like a national roasting association?
I would believe it. You know what?
Probably.
I would believe that there probably
Actually,
is.
that looks really good.
It does. I do love roasted vegetables, like fresh vegetables. Just throw 'em. Oh yeah, yummy. I'm way down with that. No Shave-vember. You know.
Oh, shave-vember.
Well, same thing as Movember. No shaving. It's supposed to be the time of the year where you put down all shaving utensils, leave everything alone, give it 30 days, and see where you end up with it. And it's to bring awareness, of course, to cancer. And yeah, I can't do it. I can get so far, but there's no way I could not shave for 30 days. Just the strange places, like the random hairs that you have that grow. Like,
Yeah,
I
but
got a
you
couple
could-
up here that'd be like, man, that thing.
It's not no pluck November.
It's true. All right, you guys didn't specify that we can't get rid of the
We
hair.
can
Just
pluck.
how we get
Or
it to go.
trim.
Yeah.
No, just can't shave it.
How about some news and events? You got some stuff
I
there.
got some stuff.
What you got?
Well, the Dodgers won the World Series.
I did see that.
Yeah, they kicked some patootie, didn't
Yeah,
they?
they tuned him up. I'm okay with that. That was it was fun to watch, and I didn't want the Yankees to win anyway.
Why?
Just because they're Yankees.
They're
It's
the-
same reason that I don't like the Chiefs and Kelsey brothers, and like when it seems like you're always winning. It's great for a while, but then eventually you're just like, hey, you know what? Can you trip, please?
You know who's not winning?
Who?
The Bucks.
What happened there?
They're just terrible. Like, it's depressing.
It's early on.
It's depressing.
Yeah.
That are just something's not jiving. I don't even like.
What do you think needs to happen? If you were the coach, what would you say needs to happen?
There's clear talent there.
No.
So there has to be something internal that's happening because most of them have all been together now. Like they've done a whole season together. It's not like they added a bunch of new people. So there has to be something internal that's happening. They're all healthy. I mean, Chris Middleton's not. I mean, and Chris Middleton is a strong player, but the reason that they're not winning is not because Chris Middleton's out, in my opinion.
There's 5 guys on the court. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And a few on the bench.
Yeah. So
It's early on.
I know.
Don't let it get you down. But maybe it is your fault because you didn't go to the first game like you were supposed to. Maybe you're supposed to set the tone.
yeah,
for
it's
the
my
season.
fault.
I'm just
Yeah,
wanted to throw
just
that
so
out
you
there.
know,
I'm
the
not
last-
saying it is.
Just so you know, the last game I went to, Giannis got hurt.
So I mean that can
He
reinforce
was just
what I'm
waiting for
saying.
me.
That maybe they needed you to.
You're waiting for me.
show up.
And it's been a rough start. It's
Well, maybe that's what they need this go around. Hang in there. It's early.
well, that's the one good thing about basketball. It's kind of like baseball. There's lots of games to be played.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but they need to get their act together, or I'm coming down. So don't want to talk a ton of politics, but it's hard to ignore the fact that Trump was here and Kamala will be
Politics.
here.
What's going on?
Yeah,
Is there
there's
something
like this
happening?
vote that's happening.
My gosh.
But Northeast Wisconsin has definitely been a focus. Trump was here. We've got Kamala coming to Little Chute High School now, so
Yeah.
just days away from the big day.
Well, Wisconsin's a swing state, so we're one of them that actually matter.
We're swingers.
Which is
Is that because
that's not actually
Oh,
what
that's
that
not
means,
what it
Carrie. You
means?
know what? We
Okay.
promise not to talk politics on the show, and we won't. But when we throw out swing state, and then you jump in and say that we're off air, we're gonna have to talk about what that stuff is. Oh my goodness!
No, but it's interesting. It's always cool to see the national, media and that type of drive. Like it's not Wisconsin, it's Northeast Wisconsin, so it's literally in our backyard. So
Well, yeah, they're going to target the biggest populations. See, this whole politics stuff and this whole, it really pulls you in. And at the end of the day, the most important thing that we can say and remind people is to vote. That's the most important.
absolutely, get out
There's
there and
so
vote.
much out there. There's so many campaigns set out there right now to make you think that it's not important to vote and that it's going to be an inconvenience to you if for you to vote, that your polling stations are moving, and there's a lot of things out there right now trying to get people to not vote. And no matter what side you're on, again, the most important thing is to remember to vote, and that if it doesn't go your way in 4 years, we get to do it all over again,
Yeah,
and then 4 years after that. So if your team doesn't win, you work on it, and then you get back at it and you do it again.
my mailbox
Oh my gosh.
is ridiculous.
It is crazy, right?
It's like what's so sad is like I appreciate you guys sending me mail, like and I know how much it costs to print these and to get them mailed out. I haven't read a damn one.
Yeah, no one.
Not a single one.
No one.
Not
I was
a s-
looking through them though to see. Obviously, we have our fingers in the marketing pie a little bit and can appreciate certain things, and looking at them and how much information is on them, and some of them are done real well, some of them aren't at all. Of the 50, like 2 that I had in my mailbox, because I let like 3 or 4 days worth
Yeah, same.
build up, and I was like, holy cripes, look at all
Literally,
that.
it was like overflowing.
Yeah.
This is
It's
insane.
one QR code on all of them.
Really?
I mean, we're all about QR codes and think good things about QR codes, but then all of them, I noticed only one had QR codes out of all of them. I was like, huh,
That's
I wonder
interesting.
what that's all about. But yeah, it's a huge, it's a waste of money in some regards. It's a pain in the ass for us, but think about it, like as far as like economy stuff goes, like that, there's a lot of jobs that are making money off of
My
that.
sister.
All the people that print those things, the marketing people who design them, like there's a lot of money being pumped into our economy right now because of the election. So
Right.
we got to look at it that way. So,
Absolutely. So Outagamie County Recycling made a post to remind everyone that dirty diapers don't belong in the recycle bin. So they showed a picture, and it was disgusting. And it's sad to think that
just a pile of shitty diapers.
yeah,
Gross.
they have to pull that stuff out.
Yeah, they do. Somebody goes through all of that.
Somebody
I
has
think about
to-
that every time I dump my stuff now.
Yeah, somebody has to go in and pull that out.
Like
so
until pizza boxes.
yeah,
I've been doing that my entire adult life, and you and I had a conversation about it like a few months ago.
yeah,
And I was like, you know what I just found out?
yeah.
Like somebody's got to pick that out when I put that in there.
Well, I actually got to tour the Outagamie County Recycling Center. It was part of Leadership Fox Cities I did several years ago, but it was interesting to see. They said by far the worst is milk jugs, because if you don't rinse them out, that smell like is in there. Like,
Yep.
ugh.
Yep. I guess I don't. I use the cardboard one, so I don't really do milk jugs. Do you clean out your cans, like canned stuff?
Jeremy does.
Rinse it out before you
yeah.
throw it in? I do that.
Yeah.
I've been that's one of those that I've been doing since since recycling became important, and
Sure.
Grandma was making us do it. Had to peel the labels
Peel
off.
the labels off.
You know? Oh my God!
Labels are-
Smash them down.
Well, I remember when you used to have separate bins for like paper and
Yep. Oh, absolutely.
you know,
Yep, I remember that.
and now you can just throw it all in at once. But
So
yeah,
the least we can do is keep the garbage out of there
Just
and
keep the
stop
dirty
throwing
diapers out.
diapers. Who,
just yeah.
that's got to be like a concentration of like the same people doing it. I feel like as a society
There was
we're
over
smarter.
50 of them.
Over 50 diapers?
Yeah.
It's probably the same person. It only takes one or two idiots to, ruin the soup.
That's just
couple
gross.
morons out there. I feel like as a society we realize, okay, that's not
Like,
the place where you put the diapers.
well, yeah.
Poopy. Oh God. Can you? Hats off to those people doing that job. No
Yeah.
way.
Well, they also had someone threw a lithium battery in the recycle bin, and it actually
Started
started
fire?
on fire. They had
Yeah.
a small little fire there, so
And those are bad fires. Battery fires are the toughest fires for firefighters to put out. They'll tell you those
Why
are
is
the
that?
worst.
just because of the battery acid.
I guess. Like, I mean, the Tesla's electric cars and the batteries in there, they're like, you basically just put water on them to keep them cool and let them burn themselves out. You can't actually put them out. Like, they've shown batteries that started on fire that they put under the water, still burning underwater. Take them on, they continue to burn. So
For real?
yeah. So yeah, like car batteries, the electric vehicle batteries, very much not a good thing.
Not a good thing. Doesn't sound
Well,
like
in
it.
that regard, they're great for a lot of reasons, but in that particular regard, they can start some fire issues.
So I read this. I thought it was pretty interesting.
Oh,
So
you
the
read?
deer hunting season
Yeah.
is obviously still weeks away. But, this is kind of like the time of year when everyone's like starting to get excited for it. I mean, I've got bow hunters, so they've already been out in the woods, but that gun season.
Dude, we're less than what, if not already. It's the second week of the camp and all the guys are here. Yeah, like
But
those. It's that time of year.
It is that time of year,
God.
especially this
Got
morning.
excited right there.
This morning it felt like it, didn't
Yes.
it?
Oh, 100%.
But they said that there's enough people in the woods on opening day of deer season to form the world's 6th largest army.
Really? I believe it.
Like, think
oh,
about it.
100%.
Think about all those people.
Oh, sure.
I never thought of it like that, though. Did you?
Yeah, there's a lot of weapons out there.
A lot of
There's
weapons
a lot
out
of
there.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
The 6th largest, huh?
6th largest army.
I mean, that's I'd want to see numbers to see where that puts us, but there's a lot of people in the woods. And I feel like if they would have taken the numbers from back in the day, back when we were growing up, back when I was 15, I feel like you couldn't look in the woods without seeing a dot of orange somewhere.
Right.
I don't feel like it's quite that bad as it used to be. It'd be interesting to see the statistics and how many people actually do hunt now versus back in the day. But
Don't you feel like we've been in a movie slump? Like, there's not been a lot of good movies.
yeah, but I'm not the one to ask about that because I don't watch a lot of movies.
Well, there's a lot of good movies. Like,
okay.
the holiday season always
Yep.
seems like it's a good time
Oh,
for
for
release.
sure. I feel like the Halloween there should have been some scary ones that were
Yeah,
released.
there
and I don't
wasn't
know if
really.
there were.
There really wasn't. But listen to some of these that are coming out. So, November 2nd is Gladiator 2. Have you seen any of the trailers on it?
I've not.
Oh,
I didn't even know they were making one. I did see a picture last night, and I thought it was a meme. Oh, something. I'm like, wait a
it
minute.
looks really, really good. And Denzel Washington's in it.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's what I saw.
it's
Saw.
see.
That's what I had seen this picture.
You seen and saw this picture. So that's happening on November 2nd. And then we have Wicked coming out. So that's a big deal.
I'm down with that. I'm gonna go. I would like to go watch that.
There's a lot of advertisement happening with Wicked. You can see, that guerrilla marketing, that integration that they're doing all over the place. So it's pretty cool. Same day, Moana 2 was coming out. So that was a pretty big Disney animated film. Another Disney film that's coming out is Mufasa, the Lion King. Yeah, that's coming out December 20th, so right before Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
Down with that.
I know. So some good movies that are coming out to the theater. So I feel like it's been a hot minute since we've had some good ones, but you'll see me grabbing my popcorn and my blankie and finding one of those cozy seats, and
Mufasa.
I'll definitely go see Gladiator 2. I'll show you we'll pull it up after the show, and I'll get you excited about it because
All right.
the trailer is amazing. Like, I thought Gladiator was one of the first DVDs that I bought when we had like our surround sound system put in our house.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
I remember,
Christ, now that you're saying that, I feel like I had that same moment.
yeah. And
Like there was a moment when they whipped an axe and the axe went like
the
behind my head.
my moment was the when the tiger comes out, like and it was like it was like all surround.
That's
It was like,
terrifying. Can you imagine that's the world that used to exist?
yeah, it's crazy. I've been to the Coliseum.
Have you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Is it as cool? Is it like
it's cooler. It's
Yeah?
yeah. Well, it like you don't realize how big it actually is until you get there.
Mhm.
And then you see, obviously it's an ancient ruin, but you realize like how big it really is and how much work and the lack of machinery and stuff that they had and how it's still standing. The thing that is crazy is all the little tunnels underneath.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that's crazy is that you're like standing outside, like all these buses are rolling up and people are selling you like all this Coliseum stuff, and there's like a subway across the street. It's just like,
Yeah.
it's
Those are those moments where I like to try to get lost for a hot second and try to envision like you're standing in the exact same spot right now.
Maximus.
Go back. Get like
You
that
can't-
person just walked by you. Like could have happened
Right.
here in this spot, but a long time ago.
Right.
That kind of stuff gets me thinking. And
Yeah.
it's like when you look at stars and you realize how far away the light is that you're seeing right now. Like that stuff just blows my mind. I could get lost in those kinds of thoughts
In those moments.
very easily.
In those moments.
Yeah.
Okay, I got one more piece of news for you. So a Colorado
Pizza news.
Pizza news? It's not pizza. Let me ask you this. Do you think that elephants have the right to sue?
Oh, come on. Of course not.
So a Colorado court is considering an elephant's right to sue for freedom. So the Colorado's highest court is deliberating whether or not 5 zoo elephants can challenge their confinement through legal means that are typically used by prisoners.
Really?
I don't make the news. I'm just reporting it.
Sorry. I just some of the stupid things that we hear about these. If only those whoever is behind this. Obviously, the elephant is not writing up the suits. There's a person. If only this person could use their powers for good. I feel like there's something out there that you could do that would actually make a giant contribution to all of us. Instead, you're going to put all this effort into the elephants. I get it. But you know what? I bet you that it's probably the best life those elephants could live, minus being free. They're
Right.
eating. They got their vet bills. The government's paying for their bills. They're not having to pay for anything. They don't got to go out and get jobs.
They don't have to find food.
All they got to do is look cute, eat
Elephants
peanuts.
are cute.
They're big. You ever go on a ride, an elephant ride?
Yeah.
I was terrified. I remember that like it was yesterday. I can remember how it felt.
Like I want to go to like India or Sri
Ah, no.
Lanka, and I want to go like play with
Nah.
elephants. I had a
Nope.
very, very, very vivid dream once that you could have baby elephants like the size of golden retrievers.
Yeah, I don't think that's how that works.
I know, but I would really
Not
want.
yet, anyway.
So you know what I did after I had that dream? I put it into ChatGPT and had it make a picture of. I said, make baby elephants look like golden retrievers. They're the cutest things I've ever seen. But they were hairy. They looked.
Oh my god!
They were really cute.
Maybe some mad scientist experiments that start
Can
cross.
you imagine how cute it would be to have?
No, God.
Oh, I would love it.
No.
I would really love it. Okay, let's talk
Evil.
about some events that are happening. So hockey season. You got the Green Bay Gamblers versus Chicago tonight.
Actually, thinking
There's-
about checking that out.
Were you?
Yeah. Been a minute.
There is this whole weekend in Oshkosh. There is a Northeast Wisconsin Gameapalooza. It's an annual board game convention.
Oh,
I love board games. I think they're fun.
with the right people,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Like super fun.
So much fun.
Tonight is Wheel of Fortune live at the PAC. So
That'll be good times.
that's kind of cool. I do not like. I'm not still not used to Ryan Seacrest on Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah,
It just is. It's just like it's weird for me.
I don't even watch it. It doesn't pop. I don't trail it enough for the algorithms to throw it into my feed, so I don't ever get to see it. But
Yeah. Saturday. Oh my God, there's so many holiday markets that are popping up because
I did
it's
see that, yeah.
it's November 1st. So annual Seymour Holiday Market, that's at Jackson Point on Saturday. There's Winter on Winnebago, which is at Waverly Beach, and they're calling that a lakeside holiday market.
okay.
There's also two kind of cool bands that are happening or shows that are happening. So at the Grand in Oshkosh, there's a Bob Seger and John Cougar Mellencamp tribute band, which I think would be fabulous to go see.
Sure,
you know?
absolutely.
And then Kansas is playing Saturday
Oh.
night, their 50th celebration. Yeah, 50th
Yeah.
anniversary.
It's at the point now where I just try not to get excited about that. So when I think about that 50, then it's like, okay, so how far away from high school graduation? That's where I put everything.
Sure.
Anytime I'm judging time, it's always on graduation.
You weren't even, neither of us were born before Kansas got together.
Right.
That's awesome.
It is awesome, but we're not that much in front of it.
I know, but it's okay.
All right.
It's okay, Chris.
Okay.
It's
All
okay.
right.
Be okay with it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
then
good with it right now.
We got a tough game on Sunday. The
Yeah,
Lions.
a little nervous.
Yeah.
A little nervous, but it's at home. This is going to be the game. I think this is going to be the big deciding moment on where things are going to go. I don't know. We've got the toughest division in the league. We got just crazy awesome teams in our league right now. There's
Right.
just no way around it. I don't want to say that the Lions are awesome and the Vikings are awesome, but they are. They got good teams, and it's interesting. You know, it's making for a good season, and you know what?
Did you watch the Jets game last night?
I did not. I watched a little bit in the beginning, and I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping for a loss. It would have been great to watch them lose again.
It was. I actually felt bad for the Jets fans, and I actually felt bad for Aaron Rodgers. It was his worst first quarter start in his career.
Was it?
Yeah, he had 16 yards passing the
Oh, I
first
didn't
half.
know that.
Yeah, it was horrible. Some dude on the Jets, rookie, Rodgers throws him the ball. He catches it, runs it into the end zone, and being cocky, he decides he's going to drop the ball when he's
Before
walking
he crosses the plane.
in. Yes, they called it back.
Stupid
Like it was
kids.
just a stupid amount of mistakes, and like it was just, you could just see Rodgers just getting beaten down. You know, he would throw balls. He threw a ball at Devontae Adams. It literally hit him in the hands and he dropped it. You know, he threw a ball like so far out of bounds. It was like, man, you know, Rodgers is, you know, it's like the downfall of Aaron Rodgers.
So what's going to be interesting with this now is because they're in a position where obviously at some point as an organization, you start to think of the next season and the draft and the position you're going to be in, where like, hey, right now we're in the spot to get the number one QB. We're going to get his replacement.
Well,
So if they
the
start-
fans were chanting, "Sell the team, sell the
just
team,"
get rid of the owner.
and they were getting booed. Like it was, they would come off of, you know, they'd go in for 3 plays, not make it, and the fans were just booing, and the looks on their face. Well, they ended up getting a win, and you know, against a tough Texans team, but
Yeah.
they had, you know, they had some of their people out. Texans did, but it's interesting to watch.
Just watch it turn around and it being now they win out the rest of the season. They somehow squeak through everything, and then it just makes Rodgers look that much more amazing again. Which, fine, whatever. But it is. I do enjoy watching him go down.
Yeah, it's crazy. Little cray cray.
What else you got for events? Is that it?
That is all I got for this.
All right. Well, we gotta listen to it.
Oh, November.
So it's official. she did her screaming and hooting and hollering, and now we get to hear this song a lot
We should have a clicker.
for the next. I've heard it at least 3 times already. This morning will be the 3rd or 4th, I guess. Yeah, there's been a few commercials already. But yeah, she launched it, so this season now is official, and there's a lot of you Christmas freaks out there that I know going to be cranking the Christmas tunes right now.
Right.
My broker, C21 Ace, I'm sure she's been listening to it off and on since July.
Christmas music?
Yeah, Brittany, our broker, it's crazy. And then what gets even crazier is like after, I don't know if it's Halloween or if it's Thanksgiving, but one of them, then she starts singing a lot louder around the office. You can't help but feel all warm and fuzzy. It's awesome. It's awesome to see people so passionate about the season.
Yeah. I mean,
No, not so much.
I like Christmas. I do. But it's too early for me yet. So
I gotcha.
The way that I chop up my holidays is like this. September 1st through October 31st is Halloween. And now we're in Thanksgiving time right now. This is like deer hunting Thanksgiving time. Christmas does not start for me until the day after Thanksgiving.
Sure. I feel like it's a 50-50 for most people. It's
Yeah.
that way, but
It's so
everybody
like,
else, it's like Thanksgiving and Christmas. It's all one holiday.
yeah, not for me.
New Year's, like it's one.
It's
thing.
like I'm still pumpkins and fall leaves and pumpkin spice and all those things.
Just haven't had enough of that yet.
Well,
You see
no.
more pumpkin spice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who doesn't?
So then we're gonna move into the peppermint and candy cane and yummy,
Right on.
all that stuff. But
All right. Well, before we
just
jump into your flashback there, hairdo that wins for this holiday
anything
season.
like
Take a look
this,
at that
man.
bad boy.
that's really good.
Can you-
Wow.
Look at that. There's like no photoshopping or AI or anything. Somebody actually did that to that dude's hair for the win. Nice work.
Impressive.
Nice work. Want to make mention WIAA playoffs kicking off this weekend. We got a bunch of local teams. A lot of games being played tonight. Marquette at De Pere. Nina will be at Kimberly. Kaukauna at Beaver Dam. Medford going to be at Fox Valley Lutheran. Freedom at Prescott. Winneconne at Xavier.
Nice.
So going into the playoffs there, it starts tonight, all of the games being played tonight. So to all those teams and schools and families and everybody that makes that stuff happen, good luck to you. Have some fun, make memories, and bring home some W's there. Flashback here on a Finally Friday. I see that you've got one set here
I
ready to
do.
go.
I do.
What are we testing today, Care Bear?
We're gonna name the movie from the hit song. So I'm gonna tell you a hit song, and you have to tell me what movie it's from.
Okay, maybe.
I always test these on Jeremy first.
So how did he do?
He knew all of them, but he got stumped on a couple. He's like, ugh.
See, and I feel like in many regards, Jeremy and I are pretty even. Okay, all right. I got a little confidence going into this. Then let's do it.
I really wanted to like sample the songs, but
Yeah,
I
course.
just didn't. I ran out of time. Okay, Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On. What movie is that from?
Titanic.
Yeah, see,
Yes.
not too hard.
Oh, well, it didn't just jump off my tongue. I
It
had to think
didn't?
for a second. No, I
Oh
had to
my
think.
gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, this might be tricky for you then. Okay, Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds.
Okay.
You can ask for a hint. I'll give you hints if you get stumped.
And feel free if you're playing along with us right now. Feel free to drop a line in there.
Drop a line.
Drop a line in the comments before. I'm not going to cheat. Is it
Don't you?
Yeah, is it,
forget about me.
Breakfast Club?
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah.
God. Okay.
We kind of have a breakfast club, don't we?
Oh, that would be so much fun. But we have to dress like they do.
No, I'm saying like we have a breakfast club.
Oh, we have a breakfast club. Yes, I thought you said you wanted to start a breakfast.
No.
Because we don't have breakfast though.
I
feel like-
I did bring breakfast. Do you want the rest
Oh,
of my
no.
my pizza?
No, it's all right. I'm just drinking my
Just drink your
quick
coffee.
trip coffee.
Okay. Breakfast Club. They had Don't You Forget About Me in a silhouette of Judd Nelson. You remember when he's walking off at the very end of the movie,
Yep.
and he's like puts his hand up in
I
there.
do.
So they took a silhouette of him and they put "Don't You Forget About Me," and it was a really cool graphic that they did.
Sweet.
Yeah, I loved it. I was like, oh, that's cool. Okay,
Could that
next
be a
up
movie that's remade? Should that movie be remade? Or like,
with their kids. Yeah, something like that.
interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Something to think about.
Okay.
Staying Alive, huh? The Bee Gees.
Staying alive.
Oh God, I feel like this is in multiple movies, like a lot of these are, and my answer is clouded by. All right,
Do you want to
hint, please. Can I have a hint?
John
Phone a
Travolta.
friend. Okay, so is it disco dancing? What the hell's it called? Disco dancing, dancing fever.
Saturday Night Fever.
That one.
Pretty close. It's like,
Yeah, that one.
how can you not do the
That one.
Stay alive?
I feel like I had some Adam Sandler slash.
Yeah,
those type movies jump into my head like, oh, there was a scene that you
Yeah,
heard it there.
there
Like,
could. I mean, that.
but I see where you're going.
Yeah,
I just have to get through the.
that was on the original movie soundtrack, so it's
Okay,
like,
got it.
So you know what I mean.
Got it.
Okay. Next up is "Unchained Melody" by the Righteous Brothers.
That's Patrick Swayze and what's her face? My God, what can't I think of the name of the movie?
Ghost.
Dirty Dancing.
Ghost.
Oh, Ghost. Damn it! I was gonna say Dirty Dancing.
No,
Ghost. But I got the
Ghost.
same. I got the actor right
that's that whole love scene with him and Demi Moore.
when they're doing the pot.
Yeah,
When he's doing it with the ghost,
Mm-hmm.
making the pot with the ghost.
yeah.
Oh, Patrick.
No, I actually just saw I think a TikTok reel of him and how he like aged,
Mm-hmm.
and he aged really, really well until the very end when he got sick, and then he just, definitely started looking his age.
Oh, sure.
But I underestimated how handsome he was.
See, I always thought he was a handsome dude. I
I
always thought
never-
he was kind of like a James Dean-y kind of dude.
I think I was more into like, like the cute guys, but he was just like handsome. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't cute. He just had like I
Well,
feel like there's
his-
a difference.
Well, he had lots going on there.
He
I mean,
did.
Roadhouse.
Yeah,
Like, come on.
he was a dude.
Dude could
He
kick
was a
some
dude,
butt.
dude. He was a dude. I remember my cousin was in love with Patrick Swayze from Dirty Dancing and had his picture on the back of her door in her room. I don't know why I still remember her room and what it looked
He
like.
was on lots of
Okay, you'll be able to get this
Doors.
one. Kenny Loggins, Danger Zone.
Top Gun.
Yes.
Boom.
That was easy, right?
No problem.
Okay. Eminem, Lose Yourself.
8 Mile.
Yeah.
Boom. Well, yeah. That was
Okay, this one I think is going to stump you a little bit. The Power of Love by Huey Lewis and the News.
I'm gonna have to go with a Back to the Future.
Yes.
Boom. Yeah. You're not gonna stump me on anything Back to the Future. If it's got Back to the Future in it, I mean, if you want to make that a goal someday to try to stump me on something with Back to the Future, I challenge you.
Okay, good. Guess what
I
next week's
challenge
going to
you.
be?
I challenge you to
It's
stump
going to be
me.
Flashback to the Future.
Oh,
Ding, ding, ding.
love it.
Okay. Coolio, Gangsta Paradise.
That is in. Oh my God. I know the movie. I can't think of the name.
Who's in it?
Coolio.
No, who's the big actress in the movie?
It wasn't Elizabeth Shue. No, it was.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh yes, Michelle.
Dangerous Minds.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really did like that movie.
That was a good movie.
I
It was a
enjoyed
really
it.
good movie. Okay, this one might stump you. Goo Goo Dolls, Iris. This movie literally makes me cry.
So it's a chick flick.
Actually, it makes Jeremy cry too.
Oh God, really, Jer?
Jeremy
I don't know the Notebook. I don't know.
No, it's not. It's okay. Let me give you another
Okay.
hint. It's with Meg Ryan and Nicolas Cage.
Meg Ryan and Nicolas Cage. I don't know.
City of Angels.
Yeah, I would not have guessed that.
No,
No,
that movie's good.
I do believe I watched that though.
Ooh, I'm curious if you're gonna get this one. Starship. Nothing's gonna stop us now. It is. It is an iconic 80s movie that I have not thought about for a hot minute until I was doing this. And it came up as like, because I was like doing research and
Sure.
this came up and I was like, oh, I've not thought of this movie in a long time.
I don't know, Goonies. I don't know.
Mannequin.
Oh my gosh, I never.
Do you remember that movie?
I do remember it. I do remember that very well, actually.
When's the last time you
Now
thought
that you
about
say
it?
that,
Right? I was like, Mannequin. With
oh
Kim
yeah,
Cattrall.
I 100% can remember that now. I don't remember the song, but I remember the movie.
Where it was coming from. Smash Mouth All Star.
That is Shrek.
Yes. Shrekalicious.
Yeah.
I don't want to miss a thing by Aerosmith.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be which one is it? Not Impact. End of the World. The one with Bruce Willis. And
Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Yes, that was actually my wedding dance song
Was it?
because of that movie.
Oh my God, I was a DJ during that time,
Oh yeah,
and I can't tell you how many weddings I played that
you
at.
might
I
have.
was like,
Maybe you DJ'd my wedding.
oh really?
Probably not.
How crazy would that be?
That would be funny.
That would be super funny. I
Were
did a
you
lot
in-
of weddings in the valley.
I was in New London.
Well, I mean, I did all across Northeast Wisconsin. I was like,
my
out of a
gosh.
company of 55, I was the #1 requested for 2 years in a row. So
Of course you were.
come on,
DJ Whitey.
I got personality of the year. Couple times.
There you
I
go.
had to share it once. Anyway, sorry. Those were very good. Those are fun. But yeah, I definitely challenge you to
Yeah,
bring
we're
it.
flashing Back to the Future next week.
Well, we put like a little bet on it or something where if
Cinnamon.
you
have
can.
to- if you can't get it all, you have to eat a spoonful of cinnamon.
Oh, see, that one just looked. I'm serious. I about died yesterday choking on. No, it wasn't yesterday. It was the day before.
No, I actually think you could actually die if you ate that much cinnamon.
I've never seen anybody do it and go, oh, you know what? That was a great choice. I'm glad
Oh.
I did that.
I'm gonna look it up on TikTok
I
now.
was like, and then you're fine. Then your feed is your algorithm's going to be bringing you nothing but cinnamon and what was that movie?
Cinnamon and spice and everything nice.
What was the movie that you really?
Huh?
The old movie that we were just looking at,
Mannequin?
Mannequin. So cinnamon and mannequin clips. That's what
Fun.
you're going to be in your algorithm for the next day.
My algorithm.
All right. I have got everything I wanted to make mention. If you need a pro, check us out online, newlivingnow.com, the referral section. If you need some real estate advice, I happen to handle that department myself. And we got tons of people watching right now, also some real estate professionals, amazing people. And that's what we do here on the website is show off those who are very, very good at their jobs. And we as professionals utilize often, our clients utilize as often. newlivingnow.com is the place for it. We'd love for you to save it. Check it out, like the Facebook feed, share, comment, do all that stuff. Helps our algorithms stuff. That's it. You got anything else?
Well, that's it.
Before we leave, though, you went on vacation and you forgot what?
I did not go on vacation.
Or you went to work and
I
in
went on a
Florida?
work trip, and
you
I
forgot
got
what?
down to Milwaukee because we had like our flight left at like 6:50 a.m. and so I get down to Milwaukee and it's a little after 10, and yeah, I forgot my laptop, so I had to call Jer Bear up, and he thought I was kidding, and he's like, "Oh shit, you're not." I'm like, "No, I'm not."
That
So-
feeling is as soon as she told me that, I instantly had that little like upset stomach, kind of gonna throw up feel
Yeah,
instantly.
yeah.
Like when I lost my wallet, that same, or you forget your phone. Oh, that is the worst feeling.
I know. I leave for Phoenix tomorrow for another work trip, and I'm like, please make sure that I have my laptop. Like, I'll never do it again.
Right. You hope. You hope.
And Jeremy even said, "Do you have everything?" I'm like, "As long as I have my laptop and my phone and everything else I can buy." And so I get down. I'm like, "I don't have my laptop."
Oh,
He's like, "You're kidding." I'm like, "Nope, I don't."
I hope he threw an "I told you so" in there somewhere.
Well, then he grabbed my laptop, but he didn't grab my mouse. So then I get down there and I can't work on the laptop mouse.
Sure, me neither.
So I had to like get an Uber to go to Walmart to buy a mouse. So I was like,
You poor thing.
you know,
You're all right now.
I am.
You're back home. You're
I've-
settled in. You're good to
I
go.
survived.
Okay.
I survived.
All right, lady. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Absolutely.
Appreciate the time. You have yourself a great day, a fantastic weekend, and we'll check back in with you guys on